Video, we're going to discuss how to add a logo to your website or create one if you don't have one already. So right now we have not inserted our logo. So if you've already got a logo, you just click on the image. You've already dragged your logo into your media library. You click on your logo and select it. You may notice this little trademark, this TM. We spent about $3,500 and got our logo trademarked in 2 different categories. So if you're interested in doing that, we use Bold IP. Boldip.com is their website, and you can talk to those folks about doing it. If you're going to grow and maybe be a big micro school, it may be worth trademarking your logo fairly early once you start making some money, just to make sure that as you build your brand, you can still use your trademarked logo and nobody else has it. So just a word about trademarks. So let's say you want to create your own logo. Click on this free logo link and it's going to take you to Canva. Before we go into Canva, if you're not a creative person or you don't have time to mess with a logo, just Google Etsy logos and you can use this filter and filter by cost, by time delivery, different aspects. But you can even type in educational here and search for logos that kind of fit your needs. So for example, here's a $40. I like this guy's or this gal's work, so I'm just going to click here and I'm going to follow their instructions, and you can just have somebody do a logo for you. Now, if you want to get a little bit creative, click on the free logo link, go to Canva. And the cool thing about Canva is you have all these learning tutorials that you can do. You also may decide you want to use Canva for other things that you might need for your business, like flyers and banners and posters and things like that. So it's really easy to use. You're going to see that here in the next few minutes. So you can click this link and get started. But what I like to do is go down to the bottom here and see the templates that are already made. And you're going to see that there's already templates for education. So I'm going to start there and see if I can grab something I kind of like and then just modify it and do this fairly quickly. So what you're going to find is even the free version is pretty powerful. You're limited really by your creativity and your imagination. The first thing I'm going to do, since I am on a free version, is I'm going to come to price and I'm just going to select and filter by all of the free stuff. And so I'm going to come down, and I can already tell you this one's caught my eye because it's really close to my corporate colors and it's simple, so I like it. I'm going to customize it. So the name of my company in this case is Hanging Out Tutoring. So the first thing I'm going to do is change the wording on this logo, and you're just going to see how easy this is to do once this gins. So it's a free version, so sometimes it doesn't work as fast, so kind of expect that. It just may be, I've got a lot of windows up right now. But so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the text on this to hanging out. And then down here, I'm going to change this to tutoring. I just double clicked on it. And I can change the size of the font right up here if I want. I can change the color of the font if I want, but I like this black, so I'm going to stay with it. But I don't like this symbol in the middle, so I'm going to hit delete. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on these elements right here, and I'm going to, what reminds me of hanging out are monkeys, so I'm going to see what they have as far as monkeys. And I'm going to click see all. Now if it's got this little crown, it's the pro version. I'm going to have to pay to use it. I don't want to do that, but I like this little guy. He's free. He actually fits quite nicely. I can move him around here just a little bit, and I like that, but I don't like this white, so I'm going to click on it, and I'm actually going to change the color. Now I've already got this set up with my corporate colors, but notice these little codes down here. When you find the colors that you want to write these codes down, and these become part of your brand kit. So if you order business cards or shirts or posters, you want to use these same colors again. And I'm actually just going to change the center, and you know what? I'm good to go. I'm done. I like that. I'm now just going to download that. Again, this is a free version. I'm going to keep it as a PNG file, and I'm going to hit download. So what's going to happen is this is going to load up down here in the bottom, and I'm just going to drag it right over to my desktop once that little circle's filled up and it quits blinking at me. So now I'm just going to grab it. I'm going to take it to my desktop, and I'm actually done with Canva. So I'm going to go back over to my website, and I'm going to change this logo out by clicking the X, going back to my image. I've already dragged it into my library, and I'm going to select it, and I have now just created my logo and updated my website for my new logo. And there it is.